Managing diabetes effectively really means paying close attention to your sugar intake. And it might surprise you, but fruits can actually be a significant source of sugar. However, the good news is that the world of fruit is incredibly diverse, and not all of them are packed with sugar. In fact, many varieties are naturally low in sugar, which makes them fantastic and delicious allies if you're aiming to keep those glucose levels stable. So today, we're going to unveil 7 of these low-sugar fruits that are just perfect for a diabetes-friendly diet. 7. Low-sugar fruits. Diabetics must try to stabilize glucose. Discovering fruits that are both delicious and beneficial for blood sugar control? Well, that can feel like a real breakthrough, can't it? If you're navigating diabetes or prediabetes, you'll be pleased to know there are so many wonderful options out there that can satisfy your sweet tooth without sending your glucose levels on a wild roller coaster ride. These fruits we're about to talk about are not only low in sugar, but also packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, all contributing to your overall health and well-being. So, let's dive in and explore these 7 champions that truly deserve a place on your plate. 1. Lemons and limes. First up, we have lemons and limes. When you think of zesty, refreshing flavors, these two probably spring right to mind, don't they? These vibrant citrus fruits are exceptionally low in sugar, containing only about 1 to 2 grams per fruit. Now, this minimal sugar content means they have a really negligible impact on blood glucose levels, making them an outstanding choice for anyone managing diabetes. But wait, their benefits extend far beyond just being low sugar. Lemons and limes are absolute powerhouses of vitamin C, which is a potent antioxidant crucial for a strong immune system. And these antioxidants? They help combat oxidative stress, a condition that's often made worse in individuals with diabetes and can contribute to complications. And you know what? Incorporating lemons and limes into your daily routine is incredibly easy. Just a squeeze of fresh lemon or lime juice can transform a simple glass of water into a revitalizing beverage, helping you stay hydrated without adding any sugar. They can also add a wonderful burst of flavor to salads, fish, chicken, and vegetable dishes, which means you can cut back on those sugary or high-sodium sauces and dressings. Their versatility really allows you to enhance your meals naturally, ensuring your food is both delicious and diabetes-friendly. Oh, and don't forget the zest. Using the zest can impart intense flavor without any bitterness. You might want to consider starting your day with warm lemon water or adding a wedge of lime to your evening tea for a soothing, healthy treat. 2. Blackberries. Next on our list, let's talk about blackberries. These are a true gem if you're looking for low-sugar fruit options. A full cup of these dark, juicy berries contains only about 7 grams of sugar. That's remarkably low. And what makes them even more appealing for individuals with diabetes is their high fiber content, which is approximately 8 grams per cup. Fiber, as you might know, plays such a critical role in diabetes management because it slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. This helps to prevent those sharp spikes in blood glucose levels. Plus, this slow release of energy also contributes to a feeling of fullness, which can really aid in weight management, another important aspect of diabetes control. But that's not all. Beyond their fiber and low sugar content, blackberries are absolutely bursting with antioxidants, particularly anthocyanins. Those are the compounds that give them their deep purple-black color. These antioxidants have been linked to improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation, both of which are highly beneficial for people with diabetes. Blackberries also boast a low glycemic index, or GI, which means they release glucose slowly and steadily. So go ahead and enjoy them fresh as a snack, sprinkle them over your morning oatmeal or low-fat yogurt, or even blend them into a diabetes-friendly smoothie. Their rich flavor and impressive nutritional profile make blackberries an excellent and satisfying choice for keeping your blood sugar in check while still indulging your taste buds. 3. Grapefruit. Moving on to our third fruit, we have grapefruit. With its characteristic tangy and slightly bitter taste, Grapefruit is another excellent low-sugar fruit for anyone managing diabetes. Half of a medium-sized grapefruit contains less than 10 grams of sugar, usually around 8 to 9 grams. This makes it a really refreshing and relatively safe option for satisfying that fruit craving without causing a significant rise in your blood sugar. Grapefruit is also well known for being a good source of vitamin C, much like lemons and limes, which supports your immune function and provides those great antioxidant benefits. And it offers a decent amount of fiber, which, as we've learned, is crucial for good glycemic control. Now, one of the reasons grapefruit is often recommended is its potential to help with weight management, which is often a key goal for individuals with type 2 diabetes. Some studies even suggest that compounds in grapefruit may help improve insulin resistance and promote a feeling of fullness. You can enjoy it on its own, perhaps even broiled with a sprinkle of cinnamon for a warm treat, or add it to salads for a zesty kick. However, and this is really important, grapefruit can interact with certain medications, including some statins and blood pressure drugs that are commonly prescribed to people with diabetes. So, if you are on medication, it's always wise to consult your doctor or pharmacist before adding grapefruit regularly to your diet. 4. Strawberries. All right, number 4 on our list is strawberries. That sweet, juicy allure of strawberries might make you think they're high in sugar, but they are surprisingly diabetes-friendly. A whole cup of fresh strawberries contains only about 7 to 8 grams of sugar, making them a truly delightful, low-sugar treat. Their natural sweetness can satisfy those cravings without the adverse effects you'd get from high-sugar desserts. And strawberries are also packed with beneficial nutrients. They're an excellent source of vitamin C and manganese, and they provide a good amount of fiber, about 3 grams per cup, which helps to moderate blood sugar absorption and promotes great digestive health. Furthermore, strawberries are rich in antioxidants, particularly polyphenols like anthocyanins, which, by the way, give them their beautiful red color, and ellagic acid. These compounds have been studied for their potential to reduce inflammation, improve heart health markers, and even enhance insulin sensitivity, all really significant benefits for individuals managing diabetes. Their low glycemic index also means they won't cause those rapid spikes in your glucose levels. So, feel free to enjoy strawberries fresh as a snack. Slice them into a spinach salad, mix them into plain Greek yogurt, or blend them into a low-sugar smoothie. Their versatility and delicious taste make them such an easy and enjoyable addition to any healthy eating plan that's focused on blood sugar stability. 5. Avocados. Coming in at number 5, we have avocados. Now, these are often mistaken for a vegetable because of their savory applications, but the avocado is botanically a fruit, and a remarkably unique one at that, especially for a diabetic diet. What really sets avocados apart is their incredibly low sugar content. A whole medium avocado typically contains less than 1 gram of sugar. That's right, less than 1 gram. Instead of sugar, avocados are rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, the same type of heart-healthy fats you find in olive oil. And these fats are so beneficial for cardiovascular health, which is a particular concern for individuals with diabetes who are at an increased risk of heart disease. The high fiber content in avocados, we're talking around 7 to 10 grams per medium fruit, is another significant advantage. This fiber aids in blood sugar control by slowing digestion and preventing those rapid glucose spikes. It also promotes satiety, helping you feel fuller for longer, which can be really beneficial for weight management. Avocados are also a good source of potassium, which plays a role in blood pressure regulation. Their creamy texture and mild, nutty flavor make them incredibly versatile. You can add slices to salads, blend them into smoothies for extra creaminess without the sugar, mash them for a delicious guacamole, or simply enjoy half an avocado with a sprinkle of salt and pepper. Their unique nutritional profile truly makes them a powerhouse for a diabetes-friendly diet. 6. Kiwis. Next up, at number 6, are kiwis. The vibrant green flesh and tiny black seeds of the kiwi fruit offer such a unique, tangy, sweet flavor profile, along with an impressive array of nutrients. This makes it a really smart choice for those managing diabetes. A medium-sized kiwi contains only about 6 to 7 grams of sugar, placing it firmly in that low-sugar fruit category. This, combined with its good fiber content, around 2 to 3 grams per fruit, helps ensure a slower release of glucose into the bloodstream, preventing those undesirable blood sugar surges. And here's a fun fact. Kiwis are exceptionally high in vitamin C, often containing more than an orange of similar size, which boosts immunity and provides fantastic antioxidant protection. Kiwis also provide vitamin K, vitamin E, potassium, and folate. The fiber in kiwis not only aids in blood sugar management but also supports digestive health and can contribute to feelings of fullness. And get this, research suggests that compounds in kiwi may even help with sleep quality due to their serotonin content. Kiwis are wonderfully versatile too. They can be sliced and eaten as a refreshing snack, added to fruit salads for a pop of color and unique taste, blended into green smoothies, or even used as a tenderizer for meats because of an enzyme called actinidin. Their distinct flavor and excellent nutritional benefits make kiwis a delicious and healthy way to add some variety to a diabetic meal plan. 7. Watermelon. And finally, our 7th low-sugar fruit is watermelon. Now, watermelon, with its high water content and refreshing sweetness, is often a fruit that people with diabetes approach with a bit of caution, fearing it might be too sugary. However, when you consume it in moderation, watermelon can be a perfectly acceptable low-sugar option. 1 cup of diced watermelon contains less than 10 grams of sugar, typically around 9.5 grams. Its high water content, we're talking over 90%, also means it's super hydrating and can help you feel full without a lot of calories. This makes it a great choice for a light, refreshing snack, especially during those warmer months. It's true that watermelon has a moderate glycemic index, or GI. However, its glycemic load, or GL, per serving is actually quite low. This is due to the small amount of carbohydrates in a typical portion. The GL is often considered a more practical measure for diabetics because it accounts for the amount of carbohydrate in a serving. Watermelon is also a good source of vitamin C and vitamin A, and it contains lycopene. That's a powerful antioxidant responsible for its red color, which has been linked to heart health and even cancer prevention. The key with watermelon, just like with many fruits, is portion control. So, enjoy a controlled serving, maybe about 1 cup, and it can be a sweet, hydrating, and nutritious addition to your diet without significantly impacting your blood sugar levels. Additional considerations for diabetics. Now that we've covered those 7 fruits, it's really important to touch upon some additional considerations for diabetics. While focusing on low-sugar fruits is definitely a great strategy, it's crucial for individuals with diabetes to understand the broader picture of how fruits impact blood sugar. You see, the sugar content is just one piece of the puzzle. The glycemic index, or GI, and glycemic load, or GL, are also really important things to think about. The GI ranks carbohydrates on a scale from 0 to 100 based on how much they raise blood sugar levels after you eat them. Generally, low GI foods, those that are 55 or less, are preferred because they cause a slower, more sustained rise in blood glucose. The GL, on the other hand, considers both the GI and the amount of carbohydrate in a serving, which offers a more practical insight into a food's effect on your blood sugar. And let's not forget portion control. This remains absolutely paramount, even when you're dealing with low-sugar, low-GI fruits. Eating large quantities of any fruit can still lead to an undesirable increase in your blood sugar. It's also really advisable to consume whole fruits rather than fruit juices or dried fruits. Why? Because whole fruits contain that wonderful fiber which slows sugar absorption. Fruit juices, on the other hand, are often stripped of fiber and can cause rapid blood sugar spikes, while dried fruits are very concentrated in sugar. Another great tip is pairing fruit with a source of protein or healthy fat, like nuts or yogurt, as this can also help stabilize your blood sugar response. Ultimately, remember that individual responses to fruits can vary. So, monitoring your blood glucose levels, and very importantly, consulting with a healthcare provider or a registered dietitian can help you determine the best fruit choices and portion sizes for your specific needs. So, to wrap things up, incorporating these 7 low-sugar fruits into a diabetic diet can truly be a game changer for managing glucose levels effectively, all while still allowing you to enjoy some natural sweetness. Lemons, limes, blackberries, grapefruit, strawberries, avocados, kiwis, and, yes, even watermelon in moderation offer such a delightful variety of flavors and textures. Plus, they come packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, all contributing to your overall health and well-being. Now, if you found this information informative and helpful, we'd be so grateful if you'd consider sharing it with a friend or family member who is living with diabetes or prediabetes. And for more practical tips on managing diabetes through diet and lifestyle, why not subscribe to our newsletter? We'd also love to hear from you. Please do leave a comment below with your favorite low-sugar fruit recipes or any questions you might have.